Alright, welcome back to another episode of Straight Up TV with your boy Trader Donk. Here we talk statistics, probabilities, technical analysis, what's happening with the Bitcoin and the crypto prices, and what's potentially going to happen with Bitcoin and the crypto prices. So we like to keep this short and sweet and informative for you. So first, here we have Bitcoin on the 2-hour chart. Getting a bit of information from the 2-hour chart at the moment, just due to the current price action. So first thing that I want to show you is this. This is a descending, broadening wedge pattern. So a descending, broadening wedge pattern according to, I'll show you this. This is Bolkowski, has a book, ran a lot of different scenarios with a lot of different probabilities. Here on the descending, broadening wedge, they ran 757 perfect trades and got a result of, down here, the breakout direction is upwards 72% of the time. So 72% of the time in his tests, the price action from a descending, broadening wedge broke to the upside of the pattern. So that gives you a 28% chance to break to the downside, and that is pretty small there. So the next thing that I want to look at is the fact that within this range, you're making swing highs, swing highs, lows like this. And the RSI momentum indicator is following, so just keeping it quite simple. We're looking for a divergence of the RSI. So divergence would be, for the bullish case, a bullish divergence is when the price is making lower lows and then the oscillator begins to make higher lows. So that is a divergence away from what is going on with the price action here. So if we just draw a simple line, bang, low, 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 and see if we connect these lows right here, potentially in the making, we are doing a low, higher low, and then maybe a higher low. We could see it poking below there now. So this is a pretty important time for Bitcoin. And also that descending, broadening wedge pattern, because you can see that if we draw it, around about like that, where it's making most contact with the most pivot points possible, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The result of this candle, so let's just quickly change it to the exchange. So the result of this candle in the next half an hour will definitely signify potentially the direction of the upcoming Bitcoin price. Also, we've got a very important and strong support line right there. So breaking under the support line and closing with consecutive candles in a medium to longer term time frame, I would say 4 hours and above, would be a significant indication of rapid following price movement to the downside. One thing that is good for the bulls and a potential bounce note is the funding rate. So the funding rate being a visualization of what the general consensus of the leverage traders are betting on. So general consensus of the leverage traders at the moment is, if this is in red, this is the aggregated funding rate. So all the exchanges together that Coinalyze is taking the data from, at least anyway, is that most people are betting that we're going to have continued downside. So in this market, what would take the most amount of money from the most amount of people has the highest probability of happening. And if everybody's betting for it to go down, that's a lot of the time one of the key ingredients for how I would like to play this as a big, decent sized bounce from this key area of support right here. What would indicate a further momentum move to the upside, moving up into the 50k range and all that sort of stuff, would be basically a support, resistance flip in this area right here, around the 42k range. So we start getting some consecutive candle closes on a larger term time frame around that area, and that would be a good sign for the Bitcoin bulls. If you are looking at altcoins and thinking about potentially what altcoin that you would like to buy, and try and catch a bounce, if there is going to be a bounce, or just click on a random one, for example. All right, we're back. My MacBook just had a complete spaz attack. Where were we? We'll just have a look at Axie. I just clicked on Axie just as an example of an altcoin. So what you've got is like a range down here of price where there has been a strong support created, and you've got these altcoins moving and tethering in these areas. And how do we know when there's going to be a bounce? Well, at least what you want to see is some sort of break above a pattern like this. So you want so these, like I said before about Bitcoin, these next couple of hours are extremely important for the price movement. We want to see it break back into this pattern and then back above. We want to see it hold these key levels of support and resistance, and then you want to keep an eye on the RSI. You'd like to see some stochastic starting to move around and get a little bit erect. And shake off its dysfunction, and then just some sort of divergence here on the RSI. Just keep it simple with those simple little things, and also to see the volume chill the fuck out a bit with this increasing downside movement. So just look for something like that, something like that, something like that, looking for a double bottom, basically a little bit of price strength, so we could confirm a reversal from this intense downside movement. So peace and love, have a good one. I hope you enjoyed that short and sweet video of what the fuck's going on right now with Bitcoin and the crypto market. If you like the content that we provide, check out the link below to Blockchain Bulls, baby. We will see you there.